We've got Mackenzie McRae, Holly Barker, Ariella Vina, Allura Markow.
And they're off.
And here we go. This is a giant pack here for this 1600.
I'm curious to see if it's going to be faster and more strung out, or if they're going to keep it a little more bunched up like this and have it a bit more tactical.
It'll be, so that looks like some JSerra athletes, Bryn Garcia and Kayla Tasser, going to the front right away here. And, I mean, you got to defend the home turf, like you said.
Absolutely.
If there was a meet at Newberry Park, you're not letting anybody beat you there.
Definitely. It is. You have to. It's the track you work out on. You know it. It's still a track, but you do know it better than anyone else.
It becomes a living thing. You know it intimately.
Yeah, you know when the wind hits you. You know where the lanes feel a little different. You know where there's maybe going to form a puddle when it rains. It's
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. My high school track, you definitely knew where the puddles were. It was dirt.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So out here, it looks like Allura Markow has taken over the lead again. She's the #1 bib. Dana Hills High School. And then JSerra behind her, Bryn Garcia and Kayla Tasser. They're coming to the first lap in about 70. They're 440 pace.
I would guess they'll slow down a little bit because that's a very fast pace, but that's a great way to open it up, definitely.
70:53, and we're first meet of the season here in March.
Wow.
So, and it's a good pack of 3 women here. 71 for Kayla Tasser, but this is, Allura Markow, Bryn Garcia, and Kayla Tasser storming down the backstretch.
It's already strung out quite a bit. You can see the lead pack, the chase pack, and then a third pack further back. It's going to be several races all in one.
That's right. There's so many storylines that go into all these races here. Not just who finishes up front, but there's a lot of, everybody has their story after this when they leave and they go home, and stories from the pack.
Oh, definitely. 5 minutes is too short to tell them all.
Yeah. So it's still Markow up front here, driving this pace up to 2 laps when we hit this start-finish line. And they're getting egged on by everybody on the infield here, getting fired up. So about 224 low, I would say, through 800 meters. Yeah, 224.13. So a 74 there.
That's exactly where they want to be. If you go out in a 70, come back to a 73, that's a very good way to run the mile. That shows that you didn't go out too fast because it's just a very slight difference, and they should be comfortable. They look very comfortable.
Yeah, Markow just laying the hammer down here. This is the toughest lap, like you said, the 3rd lap of the mile. And she's trying to ditch Bryn Garcia right now, who's on her home track. Bryn Garcia not letting go just yet, but ever so much daylight opening up.
Yes, a gap is starting to form a little bit, but we'll see if she can close it. I think as the 4th lap comes closer, she might get a little kick of energy.
And anything can happen in that last lap of the mile.
People can become very lethal.
Markow up front. And looks like she might be letting off the gas slightly. She's got a little bit of a cushion there. But she's coming into the bell lap. We could see her right now in front of us. So coming by the table and 336 at 1,200 meters. And they're ringing the bell like crazy. That was a 73.1, so faster than the 2nd lap, which was 73.6.
That's impressive. That's as perfect as you'd want to run the mile.
And into the last lap here. Markow jumping onto the backstretch. Bryn Garcia came through 339, so about exactly 2 seconds behind Markow. And then Brooke O'Brien coming up for JSerra in 3rd and Kayla Tasser for 4th, both JSerra athletes. But is Markow extending her lead right now with under 200 meters to go?
Yes, she's looking very strong right now. I would not be surprised if she dropped a very fast last 100. I mean, the gap is just growing.
And you saw the famous Dana Hill stripes, too, cheering her on, those blue and white striped singlets.
Yes.
But here we have Markow coming onto the final stretch. It's all Allura Markow right now from Dana Hills, just down the coast, just south of here. And she's coming into the finish line. The crowd's going nuts. We'll see if she can get under that 450 mark, and she does.
What a race. Wow. That is phenomenal.
What's that? About 4:48.95. 4:48.95 officially. A 71.7 last lap.
These times, given how early it is in the season, just the start of March, are very impressive.
Markow and then Garcia 4:54.6. Iverson 4:46. So Dana Hill's athlete Iverson, Markow's teammate there. They can get a good 4x mile together.
They should.